So guys, first thing is first when I do this video, alright, and I'm going to make this very clear and I'm going to make this a very fair video. So anybody that wants to complain, you're out of your damn mind. I'm going to explain why feminism is not helping women at all. It is honestly hurting them. Like severely hurting them. First thing is first, this world is not fair. Okay? Not everything is going to go your way. There's things in this world that highly favor women, even more than men. And there's certain things in this world that favor men over women. But if I had to be honest, there are far more things in this world that favor women. And this is not just an opinion. If you look at the facts will tell you this is true. It's as if the things that don't favor women, they have a problem. But there's so many things that don't favor a man, and you don't see him crying and complaining over this bullshit. He accepts it. But women, however, maybe not all of them, the smart ones can understand it and accept it, which you see here and there. And you can tell they're far smarter, far more open-minded, not in their emotions about certain things. But as for the other women that are wilding and crazy and going nuts, you can tell by their attitude and the way they are. They're just nuts. Any single thing that does not favor them, that favors a man, when everything almost favors her in the first place, it's a problem. What about equality? What about this? What about that? What about it? There's no such thing as equal rights in this world, because men and women are not equal. They both have strengths. They both have their weaknesses. You got to combine the two and create something beautiful out of it. That's what men and women are for. That's what men and women are designed to do, is work together as a team. Feminism has women going against men. And this is why it's severely hurting women, because they're going so against men because of the things that favor men, that it's pushing men away. You're not going to go against men and get your way with every single thing. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not going to happen. The thing that men are designed to do is what they're supposed to do. You're not supposed to be doing what men do. You're not supposed to be acting how men act. You're not. So that's where it comes into play and where things are going really wrong in this world today. Because there are certain females I'll talk to and I can tell right away they're a loose cannon. I can tell. I don't even have to break it down. I can tell. It's just her mindset. The way she views the world, the way she views things. The way she thinks, right? I can tell, and it's going to be a huge issue. Because you're going to be butting heads with a woman like that as a man. Because she's not going to be compliant. She's not going to listen. And as a woman, if you don't want to listen to your man, go find a new man or go by yourself. Because as a woman, if you have a man, you should be listening to your man. I'm not saying he's never going to hear you or listen to you. But masculine energy leads. So if you don't want to be feminine and you want to be masculine, you're going to have to go your own way. You're not going to have a man. And if you end up getting a male, he's not going to be masculine. Because masculine energy does not go together. It's going to clash heads. You got two leaders, two alphas. It's not going to work. Masculine and feminine energy go together. We know this. Even feminists know this. But there's a lot of things they're getting wrong in their delusional minds. There's no way that this feminist movement that's going on today is a good thing. In no way, shape, or form. And you don't have to be with any man you don't want to be with. You don't. I feel a lot of women are doing this because they feel they can't get the right guy. And they want to put all blame on the men. When I understand there's a lot of men today that do not have their shit together. But you girls got to realize something too. You might not be all there either. A lot of these feminists fail to take accountability. They fail to look at their own qualities. They're so focused on what they want in a man, they forgot to look at themselves to see what they can do, to see what they can bring to the table. A lot of them are delusional and think that they're perfect and that they do everything right. When I'm going to tell you, if you were perfect like that, the way some of you might think in your heads, you would already have the right man. And once again, I'm not saying all men are put together, all women are put together. I just think all men and women have to focus more on themselves to become the best they can be, to be a great match for one another. And I'm going to tell you guys something right now too. The fact that a male is not married does not decrease his value. It is not a flex for a man to get married. In today's world we're living in today, it's not a flex. But it is a flex, however, for a woman to marry the right man that she wants. That is a flex. Not the other way around. And there's a million reasons why that is true, and I don't even know if I want to name those, because I don't know if a lot of you guys can handle the truth, but it is what it is. When a man gets married, it does, like, I'll tell you it's one, like, and this is nothing, this is not even an offending type of answer, but marriage does not benefit a man. That's why it's not a flex. How does it benefit a man when he could lose everything? Some woman could go chameleon on him and he doesn't like her anymore. He wants to break up and he loses everything. They might have kids together. He might lose custody to his kids. He might lose half or more of his money, the house, whatever. That's why it's not a flex. For a woman, it is a flex to get married to the right man with a lot of money, high value, high status, high everything. It's a big flex. She won. If you're a woman and you can do that, you won. But for a man, however, it's a different ballgame for them. I'm not saying it's not a good thing for a man to get married to the right female. It definitely is. But I don't know if it's a flex, man. I don't know if it's a flex. She better be on point, if that's even any bit of a flex. And I mean on point as a female that does a lot for him in different ways other than maybe providing financially. It's just a much bigger flex for a woman to get married to the right man than it is for the right man to get married to the right woman. And this is not rocket science. This is not something you should already probably know. You should already know this right now. But I'm just telling what you already know. But in actuality, like, this feminist movement, like, I don't know when women are going to wake up to realize that it's not the answer. Like, it should motivate you that you can't get the right man to get better yourself so you can get the right man. It's not the answer to go against your nature because something or somebody down the line pissed you off. Now you want to go against what pissed you off. It's not the right answer. It's just not. Getting better qualities I'm going to tell you right now, your looks are huge to a man. Your looks are huge. It is what it is. Not just to me. Every man can speak for themselves. Every man wants the best looking female he can get that is sane. It's just a fact. So, I feel women that are being more masculine today are failing to get the right man to play that role, so they go against it. They don't get better at what they should, but rather they take the role that they almost want to be what they want in themselves, if that makes sense. Like, the feminists are trying to be like the man they want because they can't attract what they want. So now you're so repulsive to the man you actually want, you're very far away from him. This is the truth. If this makes any sense, I know it does. I might have hit a nerve in somebody or something like this, but it's just the truth. I'm not here trying to bash you. I'm not here trying to put anybody down. I'm here to actually help you. Like, this is your coaching for the day. I'm legitimately here to help you. Maybe you can take some steps back and rethink things through so you can make your life better. Because here's the thing. Women tend to be more interested in people, social settings, and stuff like this. Men tend to be more interested in things of variety. So, a woman's goal is to get the right man, whether she wants to admit it or not, because that's what's going to fulfill you. A lot of feminists do not want to admit this. Oh, I don't need a man and all this. It's because they're so far away from actually getting the right man. It's why they say things like this. It is the truth. And when you take accountability and when you own up to the truth, you can grow from that. No one's trying to hurt you. No one's trying to offend you. It's just the truth. And I get it. I get why some women do what they do. I really do. I get why you want to do what you do. I do. You feel it's the best thing for you to do right now. But long term is when it's going to hurt you. It might be helping you temporarily. You might think it's the best thing I can do right now temporarily. But it's the easy way out. I don't care what you say, it is. Instead of doing the hard work on yourself, you take the easy way out and go against your nature, and you do what you do. And it's going to hurt you long run. It might not be so bad right now, but long run, it's going to hurt you bad. Because you're not going to have the right people in your life. So if you want the right people in your life, you got to do the hard work right now. You have to be what you know what men want. I'm going to tell you this right now. Men know what women want. I think some women know what men want, but some fail to be what they want. And that is on you. You have to do as much work as you possibly can to be what the opposite gender wants out of you too. You do. Men put an immense amount of work to be what they know they have to be. It takes a lot. And it takes a lot less for a woman to be what a man wants, rather than a man being what a woman wants. Because they all want the top 10% of guys in the world. It's much harder for a man to do this than to just show up, look good, be compliant, don't be argumentative, be sweet, caring, nurturing, down to earth, not rude, not loud, not noisy, not masculine. Chill the fuck out, look good, put a smile on your face, and you'll probably be good. And I'm not even joking. It's not that hard. Some women don't want to be that way. Some women want to be crazy, wild, and masculine, and shit like that. But what you don't get is it's going to hurt you bad in the long run. That's all I'm saying. So, this feminist movement, these feminists, feminism, it's severely hurting you. You might not know it now, but you will. And I think deep down to the core, I think all these types of ladies know. I really do. I just think they have a hard time admitting it. I really do. Like, ladies, once again, no one's here trying to hurt you, trying to throw you off, trying to do anything. We're actually here to help and serve you. We genuinely are. There's not a lot of women that there's not a lot of women, only the right ones. Any of these feminists, bro, if I had them here in front of this camera in person, talking to them like this, I would have got cut off probably about 1,000 times. They could not sit here and listen to what I'm saying, most likely. This is the truth. If you guys could realize how easy it is for you ladies to win, like, you make it way harder, like you're making it very difficult for yourself by the actions you're taking. I'm going to tell you right now, I talked to a few chicks that I didn't know they were as masculine as they were before, but it's very, these chicks get, you know, they get ran through. Your ability to keep a man is what makes your value up as a woman. Your money don't fucking matter. Your boss bitch status, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. It just don't. That's not what makes you attractive. If you have the ability to attract a high value, high caliber, high status, high flying, jet stealing, wheeling and dealing type of man, bro, sis, you won. If you can keep a man like that, if you can keep him, you're on a very high caliber status of a woman, because your ability to keep a man is huge. I think all women can testify. It's not easy keeping a man. You can attract him, he can have sex with you, he can do whatever he wants, but to keep him is a different thing. I've messed with and talked to females in my life, and I'm going to tell you guys, I didn't know what they were fully like at first, but things went down. You guys, I think you know what I'm talking about. Things went down, and that's about as far as I went. I was out of there after that because I realized what it was. Her behavior's kind of leading up to what happened, and afterwards. She could have made it better for herself, but she made it a lot worse by being bossy, by demanding. You don't fucking do that to a man. You do not. You don't call the shots. You're not a man. You're not masculine. That's masculine behavior. Ladies, you don't call the shots. If you deal with a high caliber, high status, high jet stealing, wheeling and dealing type of man, you don't call the shots. The leverage he has over you far surpasses anything you will ever have or be. You should be happy he can even speak a word to you. Your ability to keep him is where your value is. I don't need no man, but yet you want a bunch of attention from men. Don't be fucking lying to yourself like that. You do. And you know you do. So, I've heard this from women before, but they were awfully concerned about their appearance whenever I seen them. Awfully concerned. And I'm not even going to give it a detail what happened. But, you know, me and a brother, we were laughing. You can act and pose and pretend and say whatever you want. Women lie all the time. You can say these things out of your mouth. You can say whatever you want. Doesn't mean it's your real intentions. Women say a lot of things to disguise certain things. We know you better than you know yourself half the time. In fact, more than half the time. This is the truth. We're here for a reason because we can think logically. We can make your life great again. We can lead you the right ways. Instead of you leading your life out of emotion, which is a fucking nightmare for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. We can logically think for you and keep you in line, keep you in order. It has nothing to do with being controlling or toxic or nothing like this. Some women think it's controlling or toxic if a man takes the lead. Oh my God, he's toxic. The fuck are you talking about? You see, you don't know how to keep a man. You don't know how to act around a man. You don't know how to be. That's your issue. If this video don't help a bunch of women, I don't know what will. Nothing will. Nothing in the world will. You're just done. You're doomed. This video should help. No one's trying to hurt you. This is coming from a male. We're trying to help you. We're trying to make you see what can actually, we're trying to put it in your head what's actually going to make you win. We're not trying to get you to lose. You might be losing right now. There's a lot of men in the world that's losing right now. We're not trying, no one's trying to lose. We want both genders to win. This feminism movement, which is the whole point of this video, is not the answer. It is not the key. It's not gonna fucking help you or nobody else. And it's not women that win in the end, it's the men. Because as time goes on, it's favoring men, not women. This is a fact. Men's value is going to get better over time because they're going to get more successful, more knowledge, more wisdom, more everything, more finances. Everything is going to start to be on point. And maybe with not every single guy, you might get a bum here and there or whatever. But as time goes on for a woman, we're talking about relationship-wise here. Not value in the person you are in yourself, but your ability to attract the opposite gender. As a 30-year-old woman or more, you're not going to be able to compete with a 20-year-old woman because she's young, beautiful, fertile. All these things are very attractive to a man that might be in his 30s that could get her over you. This is the truth. And it's not over for you as a woman if you're 30, 40, whatever. 50 or whatever. But it's up to you to capitalize as much as you possibly can on the age that you're at, with where you're at. That's all you can do. And if you self-improve, you can really surprise yourself. Self-improvement means accountability, which is what a lot of women are allergic to. We all know this. This is not rocket science. Doing the right thing for women a lot of the time is very difficult. Nothing in life is supposed to be easy. I think all you women can testify that getting the man you actually want is not, it's not easy. And I truly believe the reason why it's maybe not as easy as it could be for you guys is because you guys are your own worst enemies. I've dated girls who are their own worst enemies. I know all about this stuff. Like, they could have had it so fucking good, but they fucked it up because they thought wrong in their emotions. You can't think in that type of a perspective because you're going to make terrible decisions. That's going to severely hurt you. Your ability to not listen to the man that you're supposed to be with or be riding with is going to hurt you severely bad. Because it shows how out of control you actually are. And it shows you don't even trust your man because you don't trust yourself. If you don't trust the guy you're with, why are you even with him? Go improve. That's what you got to do. If you can be with a good man and you can't even trust him, you got a lot of work to do. You got a lot of work to do. And if you really can't trust him, why are you with him? Right? Right. So, not everything is a man's fault. Sometimes you ladies are your own worst fucking enemies. And sometimes you might get a crazy ass motherfucker. Leave him. Work on yourself. Do all the right things for yourself so you can actually attract the man you really want. That's going to benefit your life tremendously. You're going to benefit a lot more than he is from getting married, having children, doing the deal, doing the real thing. I'm going to tell you that right now. And this video is now over. Best of luck to everybody. And I really mean that. Let's fucking go.